All right, let's get over to the kitchen now. Josh is with Chef Mike Yoder from Louie's Modern in Sarasota. Go ahead, Josh.
Our story to follow up on, but you know, we're here with Mike. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having
and
me.
Looks like we have a feast in front of us. What do we got?
Let's see, we have some Char Siu pork belly steam buns. So we have some pork belly over here. It's slab pork belly that's been cut about 3/4 of an inch thick. I've then cut those down to about 2-inch pieces.
Is that like, I don't know, why would it be cut down to that thickness?
So this thickness.
Does that give more flavor?
So what I don't want is I don't want a thin, crispy piece. I want something that's got some texture and some meat to it. So I'm cutting it fairly thicker. That way when it renders down, I'm left with a thicker piece than I would have been, you know, if it had just been a thin piece of bacon. So we're going to start with the char siu first. We've said we've already prepared the pork. We're going to take 1 cup of hoisin.
What's hoisin?
Hoisin. Hoisin is either made from sweet potatoes or, what is the other ingredient? Soybean.
And now what's that?
This is honey.
Honey,
so it's a 1/2 cup of honey.
Hoisin and honey.
We have a little sherry.
Oh, that looks
It's about 2 ounces. Some soy sauce, which is about 4 ounces.
You put the whole 4 ounces in? Okay.
We have some sambal, which is 1 tablespoon of sambal. That's where we're gonna get our spice from. We have ginger, 1 tablespoon of ginger.
Wow.
Some Chinese 5-spice, which is Szechuan peppercorn, fennel, clove, cinnamon.
And I can smell the spice.
It's delicious. Tablespoon of cilantro. And then finally, usually you would, to create the red color, you would use a fermented tofu or a red yeast rice. We're just going to use red food coloring.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Just the job done.
Yeah, it's not going to really change the flavor any. For home purposes, it's going to work just fine.
Okay.
So we take this, we whisk it together. What we're going to end up with is a thick mixture that's red like this. We're going to take that, and actually we're going to throw our slab bacon pieces into it. I've let this marinate for 24 hours.
So it's fairly simple. You put all these spices and ingredients into the bowl, you stir it up, then you put the bacon pieces in here in the skillet.
Yep.
How long does that take to?
So what I've done here is after it's marinated for 24 hours, I'm going to put it in the skillet with just a little bit of a little bit of blended oil and sesame oil. I have some already glazed and ready to go.
Good. We only have about 20 seconds, and that looks good.
We're going to take our steam buns that are from the steamer basket, open them up, place a little piece of bacon in there, 1 of the pickled cucumbers, and then some sesame slaw.
You know, if you want this recipe or others, you go to our dining tab on our website, just click on it, and you can get all these sorts of recipes. These are great. Thanks so much for coming on, Mike. Really appreciate it. This looks wonderful.
Thanks.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.